Well, it's an old art, and it's gained popularity during the pandemic. It is making its way around again, and we're talking about baking bread, specifically sourdough bread. Now, a baker that we know and love for her cupcakes began a new venture to teach you how with a new e-guidebook specifically about sourdough. Their founder of Shady Oak Sourdough, Amy Brace, is here with her, well, you didn't bring your daughter today, but
I
you're here.
didn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't feeling good, so
that's
she
okay.
stayed home and slept.
Yeah. So, how'd you get into sourdough?
So I was originally gifted a loaf by my friend Lindsay in 2020, and then I had to learn how to make it because it was so delicious, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I was diagnosed with breast cancer last October, and I had a double mastectomy in March. And recovery for that is kind of long, so I knew I'd be home by myself a lot. And so I started up sourdough again, and people would just come over and I'd gift them a loaf, and it just, gifting somebody sourdough just makes me so happy.
So okay, so your attitude of what you're doing right now?
Yeah.
A year ago, I'd be like, or 2-3 years ago, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Right.
But then I tried it, and that's exactly what it is.
Right.
It is nurturing something. It
Yep.
is cultivating something.
Yep.
You are making it through chemistry, and it's only, what, 4 ingredients?
4 ingredients, yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it produces this remarkable thing. So I
Yeah.
found a passion for it, and I'm happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Let's mix up a dough.
All right. So we'll start with the flour.
All right, what kind of-
just kidding. We'll start with the water. Sorry.
Oh, water in the starter first,
Yep,
right?
water in the starter
What's the key
first.
to a great starter? Tell somebody at home how to make a starter.
The key to it's only 2 ingredients. It's just flour and water. Here,
How
I
long
got
do you have
a
to let
little
it chill? And how do you, what's the ratio?
So
All of it?
Yep, all of
Okay.
it.
What's the ratio?
So the ratios.
Look at this beautiful. Oh, hello, friend. What's her name?
Her name is Simone.
Yes.
Because
Melvin
she-
is at home.
Because she's strong and powerful, like Simone Biles.
All right. Well, here's a backflip for you.
All
All right.
So
So anyway,
anyway.
to make a starter, what is the ratio?
To make a starter, you start 1 and 1 with flour and water.
Okay.
Usually I do a wheat starter because it has more
Shoot.
natural yeast on it.
Come on, Rapsky.
But it can take about 2 weeks to do your own starter, so that's why I'm actually selling my starter, so
Okay.
people can have a starter that's already fully
That's a longer
functioning.
conversation.
It is, yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But you
can
take
use
the
this,
starter
though,
and you whisk it into the water,
and
yeah?
you whisk it into the water.
All right.
And then you take the flour and the salt.
Bread flour with a little wheat flour? What are you doing?
Just bread flour and kosher salt that we got from Penzies.
Nums.
Here, I'll let you whisk
Okay.
it. So this is going to make a real shaggy dough
Yeah.
that looks like it's not going to turn into anything.
Mr. Lova
And
Lova.
then,
See that? Shaggy reference? Anyone at home get that? No? Okay.
oh,
She got it.
I got it.
Mr. Lofa Lofa. All right.
And you want to do that until you don't see any flour left.
Yeah, you want to really scrub
You
the
really,
sides.
Yep.
Okay, why sourdough? Why not regular bread?
It actually helps with digestion, and it's better for you. Just the fermentedness and not the commercial yeast. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we've bought bread from the grocery store in years.
That's what turned me on about it, was the ingredients. You
I
go and
bet.
look at a back of a loaf of bread and it's got 20 different ingredients,
Yeah.
things you can't pronounce, and then
Exactly.
this is,
And then that turns into this,
okay.
like a.
Right.
Oh,
Now there's a few secrets. Sorry, what did I do?
I was doing a magic wand.
Oh, it was the
Sorry.
secret. Ding. What's the secret? So you mix these ingredients and you have
Yep.
the ratios there.
Yep.
But what's happening here and the difference between yay and
So this
nay?
is really the thing that so many people think is hard about sourdough. I find the easiest part of it because I know
Waiting?
waiting because I can get a ton done around the house waiting for it to do its thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not rushing it. I'm not like, oh, I have to make this within like 4 hours, but I have to be this place. I just know that I'm gonna do nothing that day except hang out with sourdough.
Yeah, little bubbles. Those
And
are,
the
that's it.
bubbles,
means
yeah.
it's working.
The bubbles mean it's working, and I'm going to show you a coil fold real quick because you were asking about
Oh, yeah,
that
coil
earlier.
fold.
Yep.
All right.
And you always want to wet your hands because dough can be sticky.
Yep.
Just like that. So a coil fold, you lift up,
Yep.
whoop, like that,
Yep.
and then you do it the
from
other
the
way.
middle and in. Okay, I
Yep.
see. Beauty. And that
Look at
gets
how
the skin
pretty.
nice and tight.
Look at how
Hers are
Yeah.
unbelievable. Designs.
This is just
Yeah.
incredible.
And you can see how it's nice and woogly and
Okay.
Woogly.
woogly.
That's the real
Give
term.
it a little dance.
We're gonna have to hang out. Listen, you can find the recipe, the sourdough recipe in Amy's guidebook, and we got a link for you at care11.com. Thank you so much for being here.
You're
oh,
welcome.
we so appreciate it.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
Well, we're gonna talk for the next 5 hours.